So it looks like TikTok's being sold to an American billionaire. So reportedly, the US and China have a framework deal, I guess, to move TikTok US operations to a US controlled group, which includes Oracle, Silver Lake, and some guy named Anderson Horowitz to own 80%. ByteDance, the company that created TikTok, will still own 20%. But here's where it gets a little interesting. If this happens, which it looks like it's going to, there will be required to be a new app downloaded. So like all the people that have all their data reportedly won't lose it all, but you still need to physically download a new app for security reasons. This is a really big deal because it finally takes TikTok out of the crosshairs potentially with the US and China, where we're actually able now to just like use the app freely, where there's no like censorship or issues where like people can steal our information, but we all know that these apps do that anyways. So there are some positives about it. Like there's no more political drama, brands and users might feel more trustworthy, I guess, to use it. Could mean more support for creators, better tools, and maybe even more localized features. It just gives clarity, honestly. But here are some of the bad things. ByteDance still might control the algorithm in some way, and if there's a US version, people might actually have to migrate accounts, which means you would lose your follower data if you're not ready. And also it could cost more to run, which might affect advertisers and creators who make their income through TikTok. But just because a US billionaire bought it doesn't mean it's more safe. I don't know. I'm really up in the air in this, but in terms of business, it's really important because so many local businesses and a lot of my clients use TikTok to bring in leads and opportunities. So, you know, in my mind, it is a good thing, but we shall see what happens because it's going to end up having to like shake itself out.